ShabbatSmart Sump Pump Controller. So let's look at the items we have over here. We have a sump with an access panel for service from the top. Normally there's a manhole cover on top of it. This is to connect the 4-inch pipe for the sewage water coming from the house. And this is to connect the water pumped out from the sump. We have the pump, which is normally connected with a pipe. There's right over here through a non-return valve to make sure the water goes out. And then we have 1 or 2 float switches. So we have a float switch over here for the water level to operate the pump, where when we're going to raise the float, the pump is going to start, and we drop it, the pump is going to stop. Second float for an alarm. That means that if the pump failed and the water filled up, so before the water will be overflowing, it will start an alarm. Here's the controller. We're going to put the controller now into Shabbat mode. Now what happens in Shabbat mode, every set amount of time, which we can set on a rotary switch right over here, between 10 minutes to 1 hour, the pump is going to kick in for a short amount of time. Once the pump is already operating, then it will check the float level. If the float is up, it will just continue operating until the float drops. If the float is down, it will just go off after 3 or 4 seconds. So during Shabbat, if you flush the water and the water goes into the sump and raises the float, it does not start the pump. But once the pump starts with the Shabbat controller, now it will be delayed until it goes off. So let's have a look at the operation. Weekday mode, we raise the water level, it starts, we drop the water level once the pump pumped it out, and it stops. And the same alarm over here, in and off. Now we're going to go to Shabbat mode. We've set it now as a demo every 10 seconds for commissioning. So there's a dip switch that you can set for commissioning. And every 10 seconds it's going to happen instead of every 10 minutes or every hour. Default normally for Sump will be 1 hour. So now it's operating, as you can see, for just for a few seconds. And it saw that the level was down, so it stopped. Now we will raise the level. Let's say we flush the toilet, we raise the level. It still will not start the pump. Now the pump is starting only by time. Starts by time, but as we flushed the water before and the float is up, now it will continue operating until the water level drops. So whoever flushes the toilet does not cause any action to happen. Once action happened by the timer, the fact that there's water over there will delay the drop, which is permissible on Shabbat. And here we can see the second cycle, but now it's going to stop straight away as the water level is down. Now, just to look at the items over here, so we connect at the top over here the 2 float switches. We connect the on-off switch Shabbat weekday mode right over here. And then we have 2 relays. The right relay is to operate the pump, and the left relay is to operate the alarm. We installed a buzzer on the unit, but you can have it installed anywhere you want. There's a volt-free contact over here, so you can use it for a buzzer, you can use it for a system that will email you or text you, whatever alarm system you have in the property. This is, in short, the explanation of the ShabbatSmart Sump pump system. Just to add that there is an option to use a sump with 2 pumps, where one operates as a standard sump pump and the second one operates only if the water level rises. And then what you do is you take 2 floats, one for the lower one for the higher one. If you need that kind of arrangement, please let us know and we will send you the diagram for that.